So let's finish up Woman's Day magazine. They have the top 10 organizing ideas. For number 1, racks for pots and pans. Storing them on their sides is an adjustable organizer, opens up space and makes grabbing the one you want and the one you need in a cinch. Number 2, split a roomy shelf into 2. Wire risers let you eke every square inch out of the vertical square space in a deep cabinet and help you make a home for items that are notoriously tough to stack. We're talking about you, teapot. 3. Repurpose a bar cart. Now, this entertaining essential is now a spa on wheels. Keep your beauty routine regulars, including lotions, cotton balls, in the open, and stash washcloths in a basket. Get the look from Home Hills, the Alley Bar Cart at $235 for the Bellacor.com. That's BELLACOR.com. Put the quote-unquote junk in pretty containers. Small decorative plates and bowls are arranged in a drawer, and they're a cute way to corral office supplies and miscellaneous items and spare keys. Who knows what they unlock, but they're in a nice little organization, and you can even put buttons in them. Number 5, throw it all on a tray. Now, the 3-tier stand is no one-trick pony. It's great for organizing items in many spaces, including the craft corner kitchen, the bathroom, and the entryway. The Lakeside Collection has a 3-tier rustic stand with metal trays, and they say it's $37 at Target.com. 6. Hang your supplies. Now, free up your desktop and take advantage of wall space with a clever hanging rod under mount magnet jars. Interesting take. Number 7. Use shelving brackets as dividers. Now, if you're not into bins and baskets, decorative brackets create a visible storage cubby. 8. Frame your accessories. Now, this one's unique. Wall art or jewelry organizer, both. Stick clear mini plastic hooks into a wall and tape an open frame around them and bling them to your display. Number 9, add more hooks. They're a surprising simple solution for getting all the clutter off the entry floor. Neat trick. Create a defined spot for everyone to stash their shoes and they'll be more likely to take them off and keep them tidy at the end of the day. Number 10, sorta hide supplies. Now, line those bins with eligible labels that will keep toilet paper and cleaning products out of sight, but not off your radar when it's time to restock. So that's interesting and helpful, right? Now, I told you they celebrate St. Patrick's Day. They have solid gold ideas to enjoy the luck of the Irish come March 17th. They have the corned beef and roasted cabbage recipe, the green beer recipe, the chocolate stout whoopie pies. And then at the very bottom here it says, did you know that St. Patrick's Day parade was held on 1601 in St. Augustine, Florida? That was the first time it was known to have a parade for it. Okay. They show some really neat idea for Good Fortune tea sandwiches, where you can take wheat bread, herbed cream cheese, sliced cucumber, and cooked shrimp, or on white bread use egg salad, chives, and tarragon. And then they show this really neat idea to make shamrock shirts, where you can take a white t-shirt, cut a green pepper in half. I'll just read it to you. Shamrock in your shirts. Cut the top off a large bell pepper. Tip, leave enough pepper so the little hands can grip it firmly. Dip it in green fabric paint, then stamp a white t-shirt. Get everyone in the family to make one and then put them on and do a group jig. That's kind of a nice little idea, right? They have a popcorn rainbow and then the Pot of Gold playlist, which I'm shipping up to Boston by Dropkick Murphy. Never heard of that one. 4-Leaf Clover by Christian Hudson. Never heard that one. This next one I've heard of. I Feel Lucky Today by Mary Chapin Carpenter. Lucky Lucky Me by Marvin Gaye. Molly Malone, The Dubliners. Lucky by Jason Mraz and Colby Calette. Beautiful Day by U2. Luck in My Eyes by Katie Lang, and The Dirty Old Town by the Pogs. Some of those I've never even heard, but good for them. Okay, moving forward. Okay, National Cereal Day. Did you know that this was an actual day? It sure is. And it says here they have so many different cereal delicious recipes. Think beyond the bowl for breakfast and look at these tasty ideas. National Cereal Day is March 7th. So you better be getting this Woman's Day magazine so you can celebrate it. Now, they have a Peanutty Captain Crunch candy bar. They have a Cocoa Puffs banana pie. They have a Honey Nut Cheerio turnover. Let's see here. A Fruity Pebble donut. And here at the very bottom it says, did you know that nationwide in 1971, Pebbles is the oldest cereal based on a TV show or movie? Yabba dabba doo, Flintstones fans. Okay. Moving forward to page 75. It's Health, Live Longer and Stronger. We'll get back to the recipes later, I promise. It says, the half full approach, my cup runneth over. But before we read that, I want to read the bottom here. It says, did you know that the Happy Planner All Feels Classic Guided Journal is $15 at Joanne.com, is filled with motivation and prompts you to prioritize. Feeling a little glass half empty, you're not alone, but that constant stress can take a toll on your heart, triggering high blood pressure and inflammation that can lead to obesity and type 2 diabetes over time. Building resilience, coping with healthy skills is critical for overall wellness and in particular for your heart. If you're a person of color, it's important to know that the recent study found that resilience is critical for Black people who are higher risk of heart disease and stroke. So here's better how we all can get at bouncing back. Number 1, prioritize you. Pay attention to your limits and take time to replenish and restore emotionally, physically, says Sima Freeman, the PSD psychologist in New York City. What makes you feel good? Taking a stroll, cooking, jamming to your favorite tunes. Live in the now. Projecting too far ahead can increase stress levels. Stay present and grounded in what you control, says Freeman. Gratitude may give a chance for you to catch your breath. 3. Find your squad. A solid support system of any size is crucial to resilience. Identify the people who are ready and able to support you in various ways and who can give you the boost you need to get over your hurdles, says Freeman. 4. Zoom in on your life's good side. Perspective is everything and silver linings are real. Viewing challenging experiences in a positive way can help you refocus on upsides, says Freeman, and this helps you grow, learn, and feel in control. They have a brilliant thing here on the next page. It's for Women's Day, Live Longer and Stronger. Your guide to stress less, live lighter. Tips and tricks to help you let go and watch your heart health take flight. Each month, the advice on our pages is helping you build a Heart Smart toolkit. You're tweaking your sleep, improving your fitness, and learning to fuel your body and healthier foods. Now it's time to tackle stress. Frequently feeling on edge can take a toll on your heart health over time. We want to help you find ways to ease any anxiety. Try these chill out strategies and let us know how you feel. By Alyssa Jung. Here is your 4-step plan. Move, move, move. Exercise is one of the best relievers. When we are active, our brain releases endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine, chemicals that make us feel good, boost mood, and alleviate anxiety and stress that can negatively impact our health, says Tasha Brown, the PhD, a clinical psychologist in New York City. You get to decide what type of movement works best for you. The key is to move. Make a list of new exercises. Try dancing, Pilates, spinning, running, yoga, strength training, and don't forget about good old walking. Inhale and exhale. Deep breathing can help lower your heart rate to tame tension. I love this stress management technique because you can do it anytime, anywhere, says Brown. Try it. Breathe in your nose, inhaling so deeply that your belly rises. Focus on your breath and then do a long exhale through your mouth. Repeat for 45 to 60 seconds and bask in the relief. Use your five senses. Soothing yourself through your senses brings calm by tapping into your brain pressure centers to create feelings of peace and joy, says Mel Robinson Brown, PhD, a clinical psychologist in the New York City. Light a scented candle, soak in a beautiful view, sip your favorite tea, stand under a steamy hot shower, put on a feel-good playlist. Feel all the feels, which is number 4. Talk about what's bothering you so that you can help put it in the rearview mirror. Tension, release that tension. The more you push down stress and don't acknowledge its presence, the more it will show up in your body and cloud your own thinking, says Robinson Brown. Seek out friends or family who are willing to lend an ear. Spill your thoughts in a journal or a note app on your phone, or consider talking to a therapist. Next page. And it's still the same issue. Woman's Day, live longer, feed your soul, treat yourself. Okay, it says it's called comfort food for a reason. The right nourishment and mindset can help cope. Tamara Samuels, MSRD, the co-founder of Colina Health, teaches you how. Load up on these. Reach for foods rich in vitamin C, strawberry, citrus, broccoli, bell peppers, B12, salmon, tuna, shellfish, and B6, sweet potatoes, eggs, chickpeas, and dairy. These vitamins are thought to play a role in relieving stress and keep your mood steady. Boost your magnesium with foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, and black beans. Studies suggest it may help ease depression and anxiety. Become mindful. A good first step to changing any habit is to practice mindfulness, which means being present and paying attention to your mind, body, and surroundings without placing judgment on them, says Samuels. Understanding what drives you towards eating can give you clarity to change things, like making smart food choices or growing your self-control over portion sizes, she adds. Eat regularly. Low blood sugar can leave you more susceptible to emotional eating as a stress response, Samuel says. Help keep levels steady by eating every 3 to 4 hours. Reach for nutritious snacks with protein, nuts, seeds, yogurt, cottage cheese, as well as fresh fruits and veggies. Build meals out of lean protein, complex carbs with whole grain, healthy fat, and produce. Savor your bites. It's perfectly okay to enjoy a small portion or more indulgent food in moderation. Take it slowly and put your fork down between bites. This lets you enjoy the flavor, smell, and texture, and how it makes you feel, says Samuel. It also helps you recognize when you're full so you won't overeat. Rethink treats. Pair indulgence with protein and or produce to get in some extra nutrients, says Samuel. Try a bit of chocolate with nuts and a few bit of fruit and chips with a little cheese and salsa. Mini challenge. Every issue, we're going to give you a way to supercharge your journey to a better health. Your March mission, should you choose to accept. Eat 1 meal a day free of distraction. No phone, no TV at dinner, just you and your plate. Share what you notice about the food or yourself at facebook.com/groups/WD Live Longer and Stronger Challenge. Okay. We're going to move forward. The health checklist for the month. 5 little wellness moves to make it better right now. This is page on 83. To protect your eyes. Keep your vision sharp by exercising, not smoking, eating healthy, and controlling cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar. You're going to lower your risk of age-related macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, and cataracts, says new research. To do, wear a pair of sunnies even on a cloudy day. Light the way for the migraine relief. Green lights aren't just for traffic signals. When people in a small new study spend an hour or two for 10 weeks basking in the green LED lights, their migraine frequency and intensity dropped by more than 50%. Doctors plan to keep studying this therapy to find out how and why it works. To do, if you get migraines, ask your doctor if using a green light might help. Relax with a massage. A new reason you might need a massage. Sure, it feels great, but it also is a recent research proves that a 10-minute neck and shoulder rub can lower stress and level dramatically. Treat yourself at home with a shoulder massage from True Medic. Add lavender oil for a sleepy pre-bed massage. They said that's the to-do. Take a cat nap. Celebrate National Napping Day on March 15th. Just keep your siesta short. People who sleep 6 or more hours at night and then snooze for over an hour during the day have a 34% risk of heart disease than those who don't nap. Scientists aren't sure why the extra Z's may promote inflammation. Drown out the world with the sound effects on the Priz app. Consider the shingle shot. Had chicken pox, there's a chance you could be among the 1 in 3 people who develop shingles. Thankfully, a vaccine has been approved for adults 50 and older. A new study found it might even lower your risk of having a stroke. To see if you're up to date on all shots, check out cdc.gov/vaccine. That's under the Live Longer and Stronger news. Okay. Moving forward. Oh, goodness. They have the recipe section. That's what we're up to next. Which they show on this one page that they have French Toast Crunch Snickerdoodles on page 94. And they also give the recipe for the Hot Fudge Golden Grahams Parfait. I'm going to read that to you, and I will read another recipe to you that I thought was amazing. Where is it at? Probably the apple chips. And then the Peanutty Captain Crunch Bars. They've got a lot of recipes to use your cereals, like Fruit Loops cake, Fruity Pebbles donuts, Cocoa Puff banana pie. They give you the recipes. You got to get this book to check it all out. And, of course, it gives you St. Patrick's Day recipes, so you definitely want to get ready for St. Pat's Day. Okay, it says from page 1, the Hot Fudge Golden Graham Parfait takes 30 minutes to make, really, at 30 minutes active, 1 total hour and 30 minutes, serves 8 people. 1 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of honey, 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2.5 cups of Golden Graham cereal, 1/2 cup toasted sliced almonds, spicy hot fudge sauce, recipe at the right, 2 pints of vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, and cherries for topping. For the first step, you're going to line a rimmed baking sheet with parchment lightly greased in a medium saucepan on medium. Bring the sugar and honey to a 3 tablespoon water to a boil. Cook without stirring until the mixture is deep, amber. 6 to 7 minutes. Remove from heat. Immediately stir in the salt and baking soda. Then quickly stir in the cereal and almonds. Now you're ready for step 2. Using rubber spatula, spread mixture in the even layer on the prepared baking sheet. Let cool until hardened for 40 to 45 minutes. Now you're going to break it into clusters. Your third and final step for the main recipe. Layer spicy hot fudge sauce, brittle, and scoops of ice cream in a parfait glass. Top with whipped cream and cherries. Spicy hot fudge sauce makes 1 1/2 cups. In a medium saucepan, whisk together 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of packed light brown sugar. Whisk in 1/2 cup of heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Cook on medium until warm, about 4 to 5 minutes. Remove from the heat and stir in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a pinch of cayenne until smooth. Now cool, whisking occasionally until just warm, which takes 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, they have some really good other recipes in here. Of course, they have the famous whoopie pies, and then they also have crispy fish with smashed peas and oven fries. Potato, red onion, and kale pizza. Sounds interesting to me. Apple chips. For you people with air fryers, listen up. This takes 5 minutes active. Total time 40 minutes. Serves 1 person. 1 Honeycrisp or Pink Lady apple. Now you're going to core with the apple core, leaving it whole, but you're going to cut 1/8 inch thick slices. Arrange the apple slices in the air fryer basket, staggering as much as possible. Now you're going to air fry it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, turning it 4 times with tongues. Separate and rotate from top to bottom until the chips are dry. Some are lightly browned. 25 to 35 minutes. Now you're going to place in a single layer on the wire rack to cool. They will become crisper as they cool. So that sounds really good. Okay, the Peanutty Captain Crunch and Candy Bars. I'll read that one to you because that one's not too long. Its active time is 30 minutes. It takes 2 hours and 30 minutes total. Makes 12 bars. Now, 3 cups of Captain Crunch cereal, 1 1/2 cups of Crunch pretzel sticks, 3/4 cup chopped cocktail peanuts, 1 11-ounce bag of caramels, 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Melt those chips. Okay, 3 steps. That's all it takes. First, you're going to lightly grease a 9 by 9 inch baking pan and line with parchment paper. In a large bowl, combine your cereal, pretzels, and peanuts. Now, in a small saucepan, cook the caramel with peanut butter and cream on medium-low, stirring often until melted and then smooth 15 to 16 minutes. Pour over the cereal mixture and stir until combined. Press into a prepared pan and chill until set. That takes about 1 hour. Now you're going to cut it into 12 bars. You want to drizzle the bars with melted chocolate and let the bars sit until the chocolate is set. That takes about an hour. Like I said, lots of recipes with your cereal, your Fruit Loops cake, the Fruity Pebbles donuts, the Cocoa Puffs and banana pie, your Honey Nut Cheerios turnovers. They have a recipe for the chicken shamrock noodle soup, which that sounds really good. Oh, I might read that one to you in a minute, but I want to read the French Toast Crunch Snickerdoodles. Now, its active time is 1 hour. Total time is 3 hours. Makes about 2 dozen sandwich cookies. 2 1/2 cups of French Toast Crunch cereal, plus more lightly crunched for rolling sandwich cookies. 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 cup, which is 2 sticks, of unsalted butter at room temperature, 1 3/4 cups of sugar divided, 2 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, and of course the fluffy maple filling, which the recipe is for that at the right. I'll read you the recipe for the fluffy maple filling before we start making the cookie recipe. For the fluffy maple filling, which makes 2 cups, in a large bowl with the electric mixer, beat until 1/2 cup, which is 1 stick, unsalted butter at room temperature on medium speed until creamy, 1 to 2 minutes. Now you're going to slowly add 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1/2 teaspoon of each ground cinnamon and kosher salt. Beat until smooth. That takes 1 to 2 minutes. Fold in a 1 7-ounce jar of marshmallow cream just until combined. Now that's for the fluffy maple filling. Back to the actual cookie recipe. Takes 5 steps, y'all. First step, in a food processor, pulse cereal until fine crumbs form for about 8 to 10 times. You should have 1 1/4 cups. In a medium bowl, whisk together flour, baking soda, salt, and cream of tartar. Number 2, in a large bowl, using electric mixer on medium speed, beat butter and 1 1/2 cups until sugar, or 1 1/2 cups sugar until light and fluffy. 3 to 4 minutes, beat in eggs, 1 at a time. Reduce your mixer speed to low and gradually add flour mixture, beating just until combined. Add 3/4 cup finely crushed cereal, beating just until combined. Cover and chill the dough 2 hours or up to 3 days. Now your third step. Heat your oven to 350 degrees. Line your baking sheets with parchment paper. In a small bowl, stir together cinnamon, remaining 1/2 cup finely crushed cereal, and remaining 1/4 cup sugar. Measure level tablespoons of dough. Roll into balls. Drop dough into cereal sugar mixture and roll to coat. Place dough on prepared baking sheets, spacing 3 inches apart. 4. Bake in batches or until golden on the edges but still slightly soft in center, which takes 10 to 11 minutes. Transfer to a wire rack to cool completely. Now the last and final step for this, you're going to spread flat sides of half cookies with fluffy maple filling, dividing evenly sandwich with remaining cookies. Roll the edges of the cookies lightly in the crushed cereal. Now, the next thing that I want to read to you is from the cover, the Chicken Shamrock Noodle Soup, which takes an active time of 30 minutes, a total time of 40 minutes, and serve 6 people. Okay? It says to cook your lasagna noodles per package directions. 2. Drain and lay flat on the cutting board. Then 3. Cut shapes using the shamrock cutter and add to your hot soup. Okay. Now, with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 medium carrots sliced, 2 celery stalks sliced, 1 medium onion chopped, 2 large cloves garlic finely chopped, 3 bone-in chicken breast halves, about 3 pounds total, 2 tablespoons low-sodium chicken bouillon base, pepper, 6 lasagna noodles, chopped parsley and dill for serving. So, first step, heat your oil in a large Dutch oven on medium. Add carrots, celery, and onion and cook, covered, stirring occasionally. 6 minutes. Stir in your garlic and cook 2 minutes more. Add 10 cups water and chicken, cover and bring to a boil. That's your second step. Your third step, reduce your heat. Add the bouillon base and add a half teaspoon pepper and simmer covered until chicken is covered through the vegetable until the chicken is cooked through and vegetables are tender, which takes 15 to 20 minutes. Skim and discard any foam that may rise to the top. Meanwhile, cook lasagna noodles per package directions. You want to drain and lay out flat on a cutting board. Then cut out shapes using the shamrock cutter. Now you're going to transfer your chicken to the bowl. When cool enough to handle, shred your meat, discarding the skin and bones. Stir the chicken back to the soup along with the shamrock noodles and cook until heated through, and it takes about 3 minutes. Now we've moved on to the final page and the final moment of this glorious Woman's Day magazine that you need to go pick up. It's time to spring forward, enjoy the ride, and get your ducks in a row with Woman's Day Celebrate. There's always a way to find the yay. Here's your checklist of holidays that are national days to celebrate this month. March 4th is Sun's Day. March 6th is Dress Day. March 8th is International Women's Day. March 9th is Meatball Day. March 13th is Good Samaritan Day. That day ought to be every day. March 14th is Daylight Savings Time and it begins. March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. March 20th is the first day of spring. March 23rd is Chip and Dip Day. March 30th is Take a Walk in the Park Day. And March 31st is Crayon Day. Check out Woman's Day Mag on Instagram for a calendar of party starters every Monday and share your good times with hashtag WDCelebrates. What a great book. What great recipes. What great time to celebrate not only Easter but St. Patrick's Day. Great job, Woman's Day Magazine. Be sure that you go out and pick up March 2021 issue today. Okay, with that being said, we're going to start Saturday Evening Post. I probably won't get through the whole book, but it's good to start the book, and please stay tuned. Thank you.